Hi, everyone. Welcome back if you're returning. Welcome if you are new. My name is Paula from PSEN Creations, and today is video 3 of the series of making a Valentine's Day junk journal using a Dollar Tree gift box. So this started off as a gift box with a side and a bottom. That's video 1, where we deconstructed and reconstructed a book cover. Video 2 was selecting the paper for our signatures and getting our signatures together. So we have 4 signatures. So I really, truly enjoy how they turned out. And video 3 is putting it all together in the book. So pretty much sewing in our signatures. So I want to start off by saying I am not an expert at this. This is probably the most difficult part for me personally is it's not sewing in the signatures, it's getting them aligned properly, if that makes any sense. Because, I have 4 signatures, so you have your spine, and ideally you want the holes to somewhat align. So that's where I end up having difficulties sometimes. But we are going to get through this. And what I'm going to do is I've already measured. So my spine is, I think I mentioned, it's a little over 3 inches in length. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. No, just a little under 3 inches. No, over 3 inches, 3¼ inches. So I'm only going to do 3 holes, and I'm going to use my Crocodile 2. I got this for Christmas last year, the year before, 2020. So I'm going to use this. I've also, even though I have this, I've used this, which is just a monkey hook. I don't know if anybody's familiar with these. If you have drywall, you can put it in your drywall to hook things. And what it does is you put it in and then it grabs the drywall, and it's a really secure hook. It's a real secure grab. So I've used this before because it has a sharp edge or end, because it needs it, because you, again, jab it into drywall. Yeah, so those are the things that I've used in the past. So sometimes I just find it easier to use this. Sometimes I find it easier to use the Crocodile. I will say, I don't know where my needle is. I will say that using the monkey hook, you do need a little bit of arm strength, because you're digging in and trying to get into whatever the material is. If the material is thin and easy, it's not a big problem. I'm not saying you need to, oh my God, have all the muscles in the world, but I know some people suffer with hand strength. So just keep that in mind. I've found it difficult sometimes. And this is pretty thick, so I definitely won't be using this today. But I will say I do end up using this when I don't want such a big hole, because the Crocodile, the smallest hole it does is, I guess, 1/8 or 3/16. Is it 1/8? Which one's the small one? Yeah, 1/8. Anyways, okay, so I have marks here. You really can't probably see them because I just used, you can kind of sort of see it like right here. I just enough to give it a little bit of pressure. And so what I'm going to do is just put it in. I'm just going to eyeball where the hole is. And this is probably why my stuff doesn't come out straight, because I eyeball it. But, I think of it this way. It's a hand creation that, that you're making. Okay, so I went through. Just wanted to make sure. And the recipient that buys it or you gift it to them, they understand that, and that's part of the appreciation. So anyways, I'm probably doing this completely backwards. I know that there might be a better method. I think that's something else that's important for everyone to remember is when you watch videos on YouTube or wherever it is, whatever platform, you're going to see a variety of ways of people doing things. You have to literally just find what works for you. Maybe what I do it or how I do it is what works for you as well. Maybe it's not. Anyways, that's my soap popper. All right. And then, oh, no. I am trying to line it up with like the lines on this right here. There's little lines there. I am trying to do that at minimum so it's somewhat straight. All right. I know you're probably thinking, Paula, well, how are you going to do your signatures now? Because they don't have holes in them. I know this. That's why I say my way may not be the best way. Okay, we got that done. We survived. String I'm going to be using is this embroidery pink. I thought it went well with the journal, and I should have enough for all 4 signatures. I had one that was a pink and white, and I just can't find it anywhere. And it wasn't the embroidery. It was one of those like little ones that you purchase at the Dollar Tree. They had like those 3 packs, and I bought it a while ago. I hope I still have it. I thought I saw it recently, but I couldn't find it. I'm still in the midst of trying to get everything organized in my craft room. All right, let's move along. Okay, so my first signature, again, everybody does it their own way. My first signature, I'm just going to open up to the middle. I'm going to make sure that everything is aligned the way I want it to be aligned. And, you know, some of my papers are shorter than others, so that's really just what I'm just kind of eyeing here. So I'm going to take, and this is where I may use, this as well, is maybe, all right, let me see. So the idea will be to put this like this, like that. And grab some paper clips. I need to organize these paper clips too, because half the time I can't grab any because they're all stuck together. Okay. What I like to do here is no. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. I didn't think this through. As usual. I guess I'm just having a hard time figuring out the height that I want these. I think that's a good height. So that's where I want it. So now I'm just going to take a pin. Oh, here's one. Sorry for the reach. And I'm just going to make a mark. And then I lied. I'm going to use this. Use my crocodile. Again, just eyeing it. And what I'm trying to make sure I do is get it in the middle, right? Because the fold. I've committed. I've poked a hole. I don't know why these top ones don't want to. Okay. I got that. Let's do the second one. Again, same concept. Well, let's mark it first. And I'm moving to the second hole on the book spine that I cut. So there's alignment there, right? That's my hope. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay, I got my marks. Okay, 2. Signature 3. Okay, and see, you guys can see where the marks are, right? So okay. And now the last one. I will say in past, when I've done signatures, journals like this with signatures, I'm so happy with how things look. And then I get done sewing the signatures in and I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I do wrong? There's always a way to fix things though, right? Yes, there is, if you didn't know the answer to that. Oh, it's paper string. Last one. Okay. Now let's sew our signatures in. Okay, well, who does this? Who else does this? I do this with Christmas lights. I do this with everything. I mean to not knot it up, and then I get it knotted up. I'm just trying to take this apart. Where are my ends at? Okay. Okay, so what do they say? It's 3 times the length of the book. That's what your little stringies should be. Ow! Oh my god. I almost cut myself. Jeez. Get it together, Paula. All right. For my needle. And let's do the last one first. Through the middle. Back up to the top. Don't let your string come out. All the way to the bottom. And then back through the middle. And just make sure that one tail of your string or what you're using is on one side of the tie, and then the other one is on the other side. And then just tie it up. I will cut those in a little bit. All right. 1 down, 2 to go, 3 to go. Jeez, I did knot it again. Okay. Maybe we won't have to use that part. I have issues. Yes, I do. I obviously have excess. It's better to have more than not enough, right? Right. Oh gosh, and make sure that you're not putting it in upside down, guys. All right, so through the middle. Through the middle. To the top. It's not coming. What? How far? Too much on this end now. Okay. To the top. Down to the bottom. And back through the middle. I'm going to just do 2 knots. All right, we got two. We got two in there. Let's go for three. All right. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. It just went right through the hole. It's like if I measured it properly. What? And you obviously don't want to tie it too tight, but you don't want it to be too loose. Too loose, then obviously your signature will be loose. Too tight, and it might rip through the papers, like on right here, right? So, I mean, that's my opinion at least. And the last one, which is the first one, ironically. We still have knotted string to spare. Or it's embroidery thread, right? I'm just trying to get through the needle. Okay. Make sure it's right side up, through the middle, through the top. Oh, this one move on me. No, there it goes. That's why the paper clips or something similar to it is a good idea, because obviously things could shift. Pages could shift and move, or it just, one less headache. And that is it. We have sewn our 4 signatures into our journal. Look how cute this is. Here you can see. And let me show you. What did I do there? How in the world did I do that? Look at guys. Do you see that? I went to the wrong hole. And you guys didn't say anything to me? All right, it's the second and, wait, hold on. It's the 2 middle signatures. See, this is a good thing why I didn't cut these. Although I'm going to have to cut them now. Will I have enough? I'll have enough. I just have to. This is why it's a tutorial. I get to show you guys now how I fix this little mistake that I made. And that's because I was rushing through it and not going and making sure everything was fine before I actually tied it. It's okay though. I'm just trying to. I think I'm good. All right, let me see. So it's not the first one. It's the second one. Yeah, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to. I'm just gonna have to cut it and just. Ooh, I just thought of something. Before you do this, guys, don't forget to put paper clips or something back on so that you're not your stuff is not shifting, because again, you'll figure out to realign them, but why take the, why waste the time in trying to figure it out? Ooh, almost forgot. Okay, let's pull that out. How did I do that? How did I do that? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Like I don't even need that much. Okay, now make sure it's right side up. Through the middle, through the top. I went through the right top and middle. It was just, oh, see, this is not aligned. There we go. Okay. It's just this piece right here that somehow got to me. It's when I came back up. Ended up going through a different hole. How I did that, I don't. I have to use my face. Okay. Now, before, yep, it's fine now. And as far as these strings, you can keep them long if you want to. You can cut them off. Some people do like little dangles off of them. It's your preference. I'm gonna cut it to about there. About there. What's the other one we have to fix? I think it's the one right after this one. So we have to remember to put our paper clips back on it. Make sure that's what it is. Yes, yes it is. So let's put our paper clips on. I have to try to unknot it because I don't have enough. All right, let me figure this out. Hold on. Seriously? I'm gonna try this. It has a. Oh, I think I got it. Maybe. Maybe. Yay! Okay. Got it. Yep, okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna throw away the rest of it. Oh, okay. That's not good. Okay, got it. And let's cut this one. Let's cut the mistake out. And then redo it correctly this time. through the middle. Yay. Okay. Take a look. Looks good. Tie it up. All right, and that, oh, hold on. And that are our signatures sewn into our book. Here is the spine, as you can see. I love how it turned out. So here I'm going to put a little brad, and then we have to figure out what closure we're going to do for this. Let's take care of that now. So pulling out my brads. Let's see. Should we do silver, gold? How about rose gold? Do like a rose gold? I feel like rose gold gets lost in it. I'll do gold. So, I think I can do this. The hole for 3/16, I'm just going to, this hole's already there, but it's not big enough. So I'm just making it a little bit bigger so that I can then do my brad. So I'm just going to put my brad in. And then I'm just going to come down here. And I would definitely recommend doing this step. What in the world happened there? Doing this step prior to putting your signatures in, but I didn't do that. So that's where I'm at. Okay, I don't know why that looks the way it looks. That's so weird. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but all right. So then here I just need to, for the closure, I haven't figured out what I'm going to do for the closure yet, but we know that the book is, was it 7 in height? So 3.5 would be the middle, right? Right. So 3.5. And the same over here. Three and a half. Okay. So again, all steps that may be good to do before you put your signature in. I mean, yeah, you sew your signatures in. I just didn't do it that way. Okay, so you can see there's my hole. So I'm going to make it on the other side. I think I didn't do it because I knew that I had enough room, honestly, to be able to do it afterwards. Like I knew that the book would be flexible enough in the sense that it has a huge spine. And while I did put a good amount of signatures in, 4, that are decently filled or embellished, I guess. All right, let's see if this does a better job than the other one did. I wonder if I have it on the wrong setting or something. Oh no, it's probably because I pushed down so hard. I'm a little bit of a brute. All right. So now we have, so here I'm going to make a dangle. That'll be the next video, is making the dangle. And then we just need to figure out what to use for a closure. I have not thought that through yet, so I'm going to end this video here. And in the next video, we will figure out what we're using, what ribbon or whatnot we'll be using for the closure. And then we'll make a dangle that will go right here. And that will be it. And then I can do a flip through of it. I will do, the last video will be a flip through video, as well as a giveaway of this journal. So hopefully you liked it, and I will see you in the next video, video number 4.